Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. For today's video, we will be building a family-ran apple orchard. This is a bigger build with a couple different areas, so we're first going to lay out the plans for each area and then go through and build each of them individually. This first area that we are working on now is going to be a bit of a farmer's market where they sell baked goods using the apples from the orchard, and they perhaps invite other makers from the area to come and sell their wares here as well. Our next area is going to be the actual apple orchard itself, with a walkway going through between each of the different trees, and I'm going to be including a covered area for our workers to stand and weigh the apples after people are done picking them. We are also going to be adding a outdoor movie area so that we can do movie nights as an event here at the orchard. Here I am building our nectar making barn. So this is going to be more of a commercial area where we make our nectar that we sell, and they also do taste testing events here so people can taste and buy nectar. So now that our commercial areas are done, I can start planning out our house. This is going to be a 2-bedroom house for a family. It's not too big, but it is large enough, and I also included a private garden for them to relax in. So I went ahead and did some of our terrain painting. I decided to have a dirt road going through the property, and I created this little statue here as a sort of mascot for our orchard. Here I did a bit of planning of the actual nectar house with a truck outside so they can load it up to deliver the nectar that they make. And I'm going to be adding a little stage there, and here's the pathway that goes through our actual orchard area. Alright, first up, probably the most important part of this build, we gotta have apple trees in our apple orchard. So I'm just gonna place these quickly. I'm just grabbing these from the debug menu so I don't have to have Sims come on here and plant them, and this way I know where I'm placing them along the pathway when I want to clutter this up later on. So now that we got our trays in, I'm going to be adding a few little items here, water spouts, this cute little scarecrow, and a few of these benches. And I'm also going to be using the sewing benches for our outdoor movie theater. I'm going to be using this terrain paint to help add some dead grass underneath each of the trees, because obviously the sunlight wouldn't get through all the leaves and branches. This just helps to add a bit more details to the build. Here is our finished up orchard area. I added in this sign. Unfortunately, there weren't really any good signage for me to use, so I just put this one in, and if you're using computer, you can use some CC to get a better sign. This is our movie theater area. I just added some terrain paint to shade up this walkway area, and I added in this grass along the pathway to make it look a little bit more interesting. I added some lights along the walkway, along these benches here, and here is where you go to get your apples weighed after you pick them to pay. And I added in these cabinets so that when they have movie nights they can put snacks, and I put up a popcorn maker so that you can buy some popcorn. Here are baskets for your Sims to use while they're weighing, and a scale so that you probably will pay by the weight for your apples. And I put in a couple other little bits and bobs like these lights here, and that is it for this area. I totally forgot to record myself doing the farmer's market area, so I'm just gonna be showing you what I ended up doing. I added in a couple stalls for people to come and sell some goodies. Underneath this covered area is where you can sell your baked goods. They probably sell some apple cider donuts, you know, apple pies, stuff like that. I put in a couple little bits and bobs for decoration. There's a bathroom there in case someone needs to go. I just kept it very rustic-y looking. I put in a little stage over by the seating area, which you'll see in a little bit, and there's like a little guitar area, so maybe they do small concerts here when the weather is good. I put in a lovely tree for some shade and a couple tables and a horseshoe game, so our Sims can come here and just hang out. And that is it for this area. Next up, I worked on the exterior for our house or cottage, whatever you want to call this. I just used a cottage living brick and what I believe is a get-together brick, and I used the college living chimneys. I did our backyard area. There's a swing set for our child, a clothing line, and 2 little garden beds so that, you know, they can do that, and some honey. I put in a grill and a little outdoor seating area, and here is the floor plan for the inside of our house. This is the dining room area, living room, that's a study. This is going to be a downstairs bathroom and laundry room and kitchen. Here is our stairwell, which is not going to have a floor, our master bedroom, master bathroom, little hallway, bathroom, and our child's room. So now we can start on the interior of our house. First room is going to be our kitchen. Now this house has a lot of red in it. I figured, you know, apples. Apples are red. It's an apple orchard. These people must really like red. So I definitely was teetering on potentially too much red for this house, but I really liked these cabinets in the red color. I thought it was cute, so I wanted to keep a rustic theme throughout this house to try and make it look a bit more cottagey and cluttered and inviting. We're going to add in a little breakfast table here. We're going to have a dining room in the other room, and just another little bits and bobs here, and that curtain is from the Horse Ranch pack. And I added in a doggy door so that our Sims puppers can let themselves out to go potty, and that's it for our kitchen. Next is our dining room and entryway. Putting down some carpets to protect the floors, a couple of bits and bobs here and there, and a food bowl for our puppy. To save on space, I combined our laundry room with our downstairs bathroom and cluttered it up with a bunch of cleaning supplies as well. I'm putting in a small study underneath the stairs. I'm adding in a coat rack for them to hang up any outside clothes, place to put some files, and a desk for them to work on. For the last room downstairs, we're going to be doing the living room. I'm using this fireplace from Cottage Living and putting in a TV above the stairs. We're going to be putting a little reading nook here in this corner with a nice lamp. I'm using this wreath and these baskets to decorate the walls in here. We're putting in this red sofa, a rug, and a small side table with a lamp on it. Also putting in another table and a little chair to finish up the living room. I went ahead and did both of the upstairs bathrooms. They're pretty much the same except for one has a shower and the other has a bathtub for the kid. Next we'll be doing our master bedroom. I'm using this bed from the Cats and Dog pack. The side table is from the Horse Ranch pack. Adding in a doggy bed, a rug, and the wardrobe is also from the Horse Ranch pack. And we finish it up with a laundry basket and a mirror in the corner. I decorated our hallways quickly with some plants and a curtain. So now we can finish up our house by completing our kids' room. I gave them a desk to do their homework on and a drawing table. I tried to keep with our apple orchard theme with these cute little wall decals. For the final part of our video, we are going to be finishing up our nectar making barn. I decided to stick with a classic red for the color of our barn and am adding a covered patio on the left-hand side of our barn. Using these same stairs and fencing that I did on the house, they are both from the horse pack. It took me a while to finish up this barn and decide what flooring and whatnot I wanted to use. So I'm actually going to cut away and I'll just show you guys what I ended up picking out for the inside of our nectar barn. Here is the final result for our nectar barn. This outside patio is the entry and the seating area for any taste testing and tours that they do here at the barn. Next, I will show you the actual nectar making area. I put out a cubby for storage, a table for bottling the nectar, a nectar making station, and this is going to be our loading dock. Here is our employee bathroom with a shower in case they need to get clean after making some nectar. Here is a second nectar making area. And for our final room, this is our aging room. So I put in some crates for you to put your nectar in and a table to check the quality of our nectar as well. I didn't know what else to do with this area back here, so I just added a few extra tables. And this is where I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on any new content. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. You can check out more videos by clicking either link on my end card and be sure to hit the notification bell to stay updated. See you next time.